symbolize of illumination of
in Omron. Today I'm very excited to open this automation center in Bengaluru. So this Bengaluru is one of the key element of our business, since currently we have a business chance in this area, like China Plus One investment and so on. So therefore we will contribute and catch up this opportunity and trend. So also we have many automation center in globally. Then we have many solution and strong product for global customers in manufacturing side. Therefore, this solution bring into this India to meet to this Indian customer specific requirement. Them to contribute for Indian manufacturing. So again, I'm very excited to open this automation center in Bengaluru. Thank you.
My name is Samir Gandhi and I'm the Managing Director for Omron Automation Private Limited in India. So today is a very momentous day for us because we are able to open the automation center, this particular automation center here in Bangalore. And this automation center will really help us in furthering the contribution of automation to manufacturing growth in India. So our goal remains very clear. We would like the manufacturing sector in India to produce world-class products. So we would like to help them produce world-class products so that they can compete with the best in the world. And by doing so, we firmly believe that we should be able to achieve the goal of increasing the manufacturing sector's contribution to Indian GDP from the current numbers of about 13-14% to about 23% going forward by the end of 2 decades. This is not going to be an easy task. I think everybody's efforts are required, and as Omron, we are very committed to this. Thank you so much.
Our business is essentially we are producers of products, automation products. Okay. As Yamashi-san explained, we have a wide range of automation products, including PLCs, robots, vision systems for quality inspection, panel components, and safety components. So we utilize these wide range of products and plus our engineering resources to help customers build solutions for their manufacturing challenges. I mentioned 1,000 engineers. Okay, which includes no, that's okay. That includes, of course, our engineers from industry, our partners, and also academia. And of course, we are always looking for the bright and the best.
I have mentioned about smart manufacturing, according to your question. So first of all, purpose of the smart manufacturing Of course, so to automate work. So, however, I think human work will be remaining in a manufacturing field. For example, very complicated work and a complicated process. So, regarding this work will be remaining in a manufacturing field. Therefore, the first purpose to automate the simple work of the manufacturer workers process. So that's the first. Also, so our solution of the data solution, as I mentioned in my presentation, so that is a connect and linkage between top management challenges and manufacturing field. Currently, this connection is disconnect between this IT side and OT side. As I mentioned, background of this so current OT side is like legacy equipment mainly. It's very difficult to realize brand new equipment that can be connected to the IT side. So therefore, the first step of this data solution is to realize linkage between IT and OT, even in legacy equipment in manufacturing side. Through the data between IT and OT, then top management make decision making with linkage with OT side operation to respond to the environmental changes.
And of course, due to the lack of time, I did not mention it, but this is exactly something that we are already doing. Actually, you're right. I think it's very important that the engineers who are coming out of the college are trained for the real world. So, and that's where industry and like us has to play a key role. So we are very aware of this. So hence we have already started to work with some of the colleges to help them set up laboratories which will help the students really experience the real world. Of course, they are not as extensive as an automation center here, but they get to play with real automation products from Omron. They get to build solutions using this real automation products from Omron. And so when they pass out of the college after 4 years of program, they would be very well aware of the Omron products and have hands-on experience on these automation products. So they would be industry ready. But yeah, that's something that we are already working on, and we would like to continue to expand on that.
Omron's R&D center is located in Japan and China and Netherlands. Yeah, so that's the current status. So, so we have to consider how to expand this R&D center in globally. But currently, these 3 areas mainly. Also, US. We have total four areas. Right now, so in my presentation, currently we have collaborated with Cognizant regarding a data solution for the market. And also currently we have collaborated with Cognizant regarding R&D point of view. Right now, we have co-developed with Cognizant R&D center in India, Pune. So that is out of the Omron, but so Cognizant is one of our key R&D location.
These are all Omron products. Essentially standard products which are customized, the solutions are customized. So they're used as building blocks. You know, it's like we make robots, for example. So the robots are then used for multiple applications by customers. A lot of our technologies are really helping them achieve this goal. Of course, I don't think we can theoretically also reach zero, but we are very, very close to zero. So there are many technologies, for example, using vision for quality inspection. We can look at, we can feedback the loops to the machines to help improve, the rejection rate. For example, perfect sealing is a solution that I spoke about earlier. So whenever for example, you've had some cookies here today, which are packed in a pack. So it's a good probability that they would have been packed on machines that are using Omron. So the sealing of that cookie is very important, because if that cookie is not sealed properly, you will reject it as a customer. And that's also part of the zero rejection goal that our customers have, and in turn we as Omron have that goal to help them achieve that.
A very warm welcome to all of you at the inauguration of Omron Automation Center in Bengaluru. So our automation center has been designed to provide the state-of-art experience for the customers, and to showcase how Omron has geared up to solve the real world shop floor challenges, and to ultimately shaping up the future of manufacturing with the innovation and automation, also with the collaboration of customers. To give us more insight how Omron is driving the innovation and bringing the values to the society and the global automation industry, may I invite Motohiri Amanishishan, Managing Executive Officer and Company President, Industrial Automation Company, Omron Corporation, Japan. Since joining Omron in 1997, Amanishishan has held various roles, starting from shaping up the industry marketing strategy and bringing up the innovative products into the industrial automation business. His extensive expertise and visionary leadership have been instrumental in bringing the technology excellence and strategic growth for the organization. Please join me in welcoming Amanishishan to the stage. Please.
Thank you very much, President of Omron Industrial Automation Business Company. So first of all, thank you very much for your involvement at this opening event for Automation Center in Bengaluru. So I'm very happy to this temporary celebrity day together with you. So I will explain about what is Omron and its strategy before explaining the details of this center. Okay, first about Omron. So as you can see, since its founding, Omron providing and developed many world-class products. For example, blood pressure measurement and full automatic electronic sign, also color display LCD calculator, and so on. So this providing pioneering solution to the social needs, that is our Omron's mission. And here is a corporate overview. So Omron is a global company operating in around 130 countries. Also, Omron has a key 5 business company, including industrial automation and healthcare solution. Also, current total sales for fiscal year 2024 is about 800 billion Japanese yen. Also, our global employees over 26,000 people globally. That is an overview of conversion. So we, IAB, Industry Business Automation, so here, we IAB, Industrial Automation Business Company, so we have managed total 45% of total Omron sales. And next, healthcare business company and social solution business company, also a electrical component business company, and data solution business company. That is our overall sales operation for IAB. Please next page if you can. Okay. This one from now, let me introduce our industrial automation company, or short IAB. here is our IAB's vision. So we IAB has contributed the enrichment of people lives by innovative manufacturing automation. So based on that, currently we have focused on developing a product and solution in these 5 key industries. For example, digital, which includes semiconductor and, for example, smartphone. And environmental mobility includes EV and secondary battery. And also, food and commodity, medical and logistics. That is our focus key industry. And this slide to show our main business domain is this production site, floor shop site. That is 10 meter or less. So please understand our IAB's strong point and experience to automate this shop floor. So that's our strong point. So let me explain about this background. Only one manufacturer to provide complete product lineup to be realized equipment automation under just one company. That is our strong and unique point. Again, so Omron is just one company to have such kind of capability. So it's called ILOR plus S. The meaning of this ILOR plus S, so input is such as a sensor and logic that manage automation equipment. Also output can operate and move the equipment such as a servo system and robot and safety devices make equipment safe for human. So this ILOR plus is taking a first letter of each devices. So based on that, so our strong point. So we have provided not only a complete lineup of this product to be able to realize equipment automation, but also in providing them as this control application. It is integrated seamless via a software to be able to realize advanced automation and high accuracy and high speed automation easily. So right now we have created total 250 this control application in this matter. Then to provide this application as a key solution for customers' critical production process in many industries. That is our unique and strong point. Here, this movie is to be able to understand easily this control application. It's called vibration control as a key solution to the advanced automation process in semiconductor. Therefore, it's another word. This control application are essential for advanced automation in semiconductor industry. Also, the new facility. In this case, they may be able to realize this concept. However, as I said, it is required huge amount of the investment, so it is not realistic. Therefore, the key point here is to how to realize this concept based on current legacy OT side equipment. So, Omron is a professional to automate this OT side based on legacy equipment. And Cognizant, who is a professional for IT solution, build up teaming one team to create the solution based on integrated IT and OT for this legacy equipment by connecting. And this slide a little bit complicated, therefore I will explain later more detail if you have any, you find out and resolve the customer issue together with customer, and we create the new solution and the facility and the product to find out the solution. Information have been provide the support to implement this solution in each region's customers global. So this new automation center in Bengaluru is one of these global automation center. Background manufacturing also make in India and society. Therefore, I decided to invest this automation center in Bengaluru. Therefore, we will continue to contribute for this Indian manufacturing. India will explain about the detail of this automation center in Bengaluru. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much.
At the Omron industrial automation business, and how we are creating the value for different manufacturing sector. So may I invite Mr. Samir Gandhi, Managing Director, Omron Automation India, to give an overview and strategy of Omron industrial automation business in India and the purpose of establishing the automation center in Bengaluru, and highlight the key partnership and the growth opportunities that lie ahead for India. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Samir to the stage for giving this presentation.
A very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the media, and of course other dignitaries, Yamanishi-san, Yamamoto-san, and other my colleagues, my dear colleagues who have joined us today. And an especially warm welcome to the media personnel who are joining online. Thank you all for taking your time to be with us here today for this very important opening of the Automation Center in Bangalore. Building on to what Yamanishi-san mentioned in his presentation, what I would like to do is over the next 10 minutes or so, take you through a little bit about what Omron Automation in India is doing and how we would like to continue to contribute to the manufacturing, to the Indian manufacturing setup. And also, what is the key role that this automation center will play in that journey. Okay. So, of course, our vision is, as I mentioned, similar to the Omron vision, is to contribute to the Indian manufacturing setup, to be able to produce world-class products in India so that they can compete with the best of the best in the world. So we really want to take Make in India a global brand, and I believe that we have a role to play in doing so. And before I move on to more details, I would like to touch base about our presence in India. So as a company, we were established in 1996. So next year, we will be actually celebrating 3 decades of our journey in India. And in these 3 decades, we have achieved many strengths. And today, we are more than 300 of us working for the automation business in India. We have a large warehouse in Bangalore where we stock some of our most used products. We have over 100 strong application engineers who help build customer solutions. We have 3 training centers because skill up is very important. We are present in 6 cities by our own offices and 7 remote locations. So practically we are very close to customers and we are present in all locations of India. We have an automation center, which is this automation center where we are all present here. And as a part of this automation center, we also have an AOI POC lab, which is for optical inspection of smart of PCBs. And then we also have a 100 plus strong channel partner network, who are our extended arms and legs to be able to reach to our customers in every corner. And then finally, we are not just catering to India, but also to the 4 neighboring countries, the 4 SAARC countries around us. Okay. So with this, of course, very similar to the global strategy, we are focused on the 6 key industries: automotive, medical, food and commodities, digital, logistics, and infrastructure. Let me just move on and touch base a little bit about the state of the manufacturing in India, and so that forms a base about how Omron intends to contribute to this. And I think this data is, basically all of you know this data, but I guess the key point really here is that current contribution of manufacturing to India's GDP is somewhere between 12 to 15% or something like that, depending on who's counting and how we are counting it. But what we are all agreed upon is that in the next 2 decades, we need to reach to a 23% contribution to the GDP. Now, if we have to do this, I think the math says that we must grow our manufacturing at about 15% CAGR for the next 2 decades. And that's a tall order. It's a tall order, but we do believe that it can be achieved. And I think if we have to really achieve this, it has to come from 2 levers, scale and skill. And scale is, of course, very important. It's not just about building more, but it's also about building better by increasing our competitiveness, by boosting productivity, and by plugging into global supply chains. So when I meet customers in India who are shifting or who are talking about moving supply chains or taking advantage of China plus one of the key concerns they usually have is a lack of supplier ecosystem. So that's the scale that we are really discussing here. And then the other lever is skill. Now, skill for technology development, skill for actually utilizing some of the automation and some of the products that are required to make world-class manufacturing and technologies. And we can also do proof of concept, strengthen our own members so that we can contribute, build solutions, complex solutions for our customers and our MSMEs. The other is to conduct POCs for our customers. The third is to develop technologies. There's a lot of new technology investment that is happening in the south of India, whether it is digital, whether it is EV sectors, whether it is new energy. And it's not just about the customers being present here, but there's a lot of machine builders who are present in South India who are actually co-creating for our customers, for the users, who are utilizing, who are the prime users of the automation technology. And we believe that by positioning ourselves in Bangalore, we are closer to these customers. And the other is also that we would like to really enable and empower our partners to do better and going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, for the vote of thanks. Thank you, Mr. Samir, for giving the clear visibility and understanding of our vision in terms of industrial automation business, what we have been targeting, and not nevertheless about the significant role what this automation center, what we have developed, is going to contribute for the society and as well as for the industrial automation business. Transfer you all to the window. So thanks once again, on what we have been explaining so far. We are going to experience the technology, what we have been explaining, about what we have been saying, what are the technologies experiencing. So this too will be conducted on a batch. So approximately with interval of 10 minutes. So meantime, we have help yourself, and post this session of the ATC 2, we would request all the members to proceed to those. So now I think we can break for the.
We are having OT, as you have seen in Yamanishi-san presentation. We are expert in OT, that is 10 meters from the shop floor. So we are collaborating with the resources and cognition to realize our data input. So we are here, so we can design a physical building of the machine. Okay, we actually want whatever we are having how to platform of performance. So here example of creating digital environment with resources. Okay, so here So here I mean, if we connect to our eye automation, that human-machine collaboration, how we can automate, how we can do traceability also of each child part. So it is very difficult. So here, for next setup, we need some, some child parts to get assembled. So that it will take different route. So basically, this is also showing how human transported to whichever line has requested. So it will go to another line. So automatically it will optimize the path, and also we can scale it up. So based on the throughput requirement, we can increase the number of AR. So with the now next is you can see that child part, whatever is being shifted from the logistic, it is coming to assembly line. In control, and also we should not compromise on the speed, because that define our productivity. So quality and productivity both together. So here we have identified 5 critical processes of any assembly line, and this is very fast inspection. We say flying figure technology. So it is not stopping for the take any here we are showing one PCB assembly. So this is our gantry system which is dispensing the part has to be very accurate. Okay, and it defines if any accuracy mismatch, then it will impact the quality of our product. So here we are using our Omron Delta Tau controller, which accuracy is 10 micron. Okay, and this is also part of it form. So once it is done, so now we can't forget how human intelligence is required for any assembly line. Then automatically all the machine will be in the safe position. It will not harm human. We are having safety curtain, all integrated with our NJR controller. It will intervention we are designed here to load the top box over the PCB assembly. Okay. So once it is passed, then here we have or tightness, so it will impact our quality and even the safety of the end user. So here we are doing everything with one common system, that is all the integrated with robot. We are having vision system which is basically ensuring quality of the screw. Then robot is guided by vision to have exactly where to screw. Then we are doing labeling here for the traceability purpose, and it is verifying with our inline verifier. And then end user, easily we can detect if suppose anything happens, then this is not inside. It's over. Yeah, this is basically assembly line. We are not manufacturing it. So this is really this type of technology we can use. Yeah. So basically this is also here what we are showcasing here. So now we have seen how assembly is taking place for the digital industry. So this machine is very important for the inspection purpose. This is for the whenever any manufacturer is building embedding I said so that manufacturer, for those manufacturers, this machine is very important. Basically this is for assembly line where these inspection in different phases we have to carry out. So once this comes with press printing, okay, before mounting of actual components like ICs, capacitor, resistor, those are the components we need to mount based on the design. So before mounting that, we have to inspect this press printing is okay or not. Okay, this also is related with quality, safety. If any mismatch, then it will impact in our network. So basically, it is also very difficult to which ensure that our temperature profile is maintained. If any deviation in the temperature profile, then our sealing will not be accurate. And if this sealing damage, then always there is a risk of contamination. Long lasting of the food, it will get deteriorated. And fourth is also very important, our audit. In pharma sector, it is very important to follow or to comply with regulation like 21 CL. So we have integrated our complete life of the product. That is important.
The first objective is that we have to ensure the life of the product being
yes. tight shop floor in Indian environment. Shop floor should be, space should be space is very limited. Our robot which do that palletizing to pallet. And this we are having our NX controller that we have built that customized library. And another thing is, if you see here, this is one safety zone. Here we are putting one safety scanner. Yeah, pneumatic pressure. Yes. Okay. So if anyone can enter this, automatically that speed will reduce. Once you are out, then again speed will reduce. So we are having. This is empty. This is empty. Doesn't have anything. But this is for 12 kg. 12 kg. This is for 12 kg. Yeah, based on it.